Look at our dogs. Good girl, Sage. Chi Chi. Chi Chi. Chi Chi. Oh, God. Hush, girl. What? So, y'all, guess what we doing? Ooh, ooh, ooh. So, I went to, it's been one heck of a day. Let me just say this. So, we came off of home time from Thanksgiving. What, yesterday? Last night?
Yeah.
You laughing because this is about to just story time real quick, y'all. So, came off of home time yesterday, right? We left the hotel, checked out the hotel. We had to do some ripping and running around a little bit. And so, by the time we got to our truck, y'all, it's a lot to, we got all these Christmas gifts and stuff like that. So, it was a lot to take stuff out of the car and haul it to the truck. You know, we have to get a wagon. We just really have to get a wagon. But anyways, we get to the truck is dead. Like, we can't crank it up. So we have to call to get somebody to come and give us a jump. That took a minute. As we're trying to organize the truck, you know, with all this stuff we're putting on here, in the dark, right? But we got to the truck, what, about 5 something? So it's dark by that time. They didn't come until almost 6 something. By the time we got everything situated and got jumped off, it was around close to 7:30, almost 8. Now that we're about to leave to go get our empty trailer, guess what happens? We get to the gate won't open. Pressing the button, nobody's responding. I'm calling all these different people. Nobody's like trying to, you know, they were trying to help us, but essentially a guy that was behind me, because now I'm causing traffic because it's 2 other trucks behind me that's trying to get out of the gate. He called security, and security actually came to let us out. We get out. Now, mind you, to get to the empty trailer that we're picking up is 2 hours. So we get 2 hours down the road to get this empty trailer. Oh, lo and behold, we get there. The trailer's gone. The trailer's gone. We're supposed to have that trailer picked up by 5. It's now almost 8. Right? Almost 9, matter of fact. It's almost 9. So we sit for a minute. I'm starving at this point. So I finally eat. And they finally send us somewhere else, you know, to get another empty trailer, which was what, in Rock Hill? I believe it was in Rock Hill, which was another 2 hours in the opposite direction. So we get to the other location to get another empty. We finally get it empty. Babe was driving. I was back there asleep. Finally get it empty. When she gets out of the gate, she realizes, hey, I don't have my phone. So I'm calling the phone. It's not in the truck. Oh, that's like a huge alarm going off. The phone is not in the truck, right? So I'm like annoyed at this point. I get in the front seat. I whip the truck around to turn around, and I'm telling the guy at the gate, hey, my wife thinks she left her phone. Can we just go back in and see if it's there? We're driving. She's looking out the window to see. Mind you guys, it's nighttime. Now, by this time, it's almost 10:30, 11 o'clock. No, it actually is 11 o'clock. She looks down, and we see the phone because the phone is flipped upside down with the light shining. She grabs her phone. This is what her phone looks like now, y'all. It wasn't like this before. So we had to run over it with this 18-wheeler because we were in a parking spot pulling out. Luckily, her phone still, like, it cuts on. You know, it still works. You're able to call, text, get online, but the camera doesn't actually work. So that's the only thing. But man, when I tell, okay, so check this out. Oh, I haven't even gotten to the part of today. That was just last night. So Pumpkin was tired by the time we were close to getting that load picked up last night. I think she stopped maybe 15 minutes away from picking it up, and she just kind of pulled over to go to sleep. So 6 o'clock this morning, she continues to get there. We get there. We don't have the correct number that we need in order to pick up the load. So I'm texting and trying to figure out, nobody has this number. And mind you, this load was supposed to be delivered today, this afternoon in Ohio. Well, guys, tell you this. They finally give us the number, but they rescheduled the load to deliver for Thursday instead of today. So, make a long story short, they ended up T-calling that load. You know, they took that load off of it, so we had to drop it back off at our terminal in Greer, South Carolina. So, I did that while she was sleeping. I get to Greer, don't get it empty because we don't have any. They send me to Charlotte to get an empty. I get an empty. Just picked up this empty, y'all. I bobtailed about an hour and a half here to get this empty. Got the empty hooked up, going down the road, because now we got a load, y'all, going to Washington State on the West Coast. I'm trying to get moving, you know what I mean? And get the trailer and everything hooked up. I get down the road. I keep hearing like a lot of air. And I'm like, what is... I had to cut the radio down. I'm like, what is this? All this air. It's nothing but air coming out. So, and mind you, I'm at a turning lane about to get on the highway. So I stopped. You know, I'm already at a stop because of the red light. So I just jump out the truck because I'm like, okay, it's at a red light. I jump out the truck to check the hoses and everything. Everything seemed fine, but I'm still seeing that I'm losing a lot of air. Go back outside, check again. Y'all. Why the glad hands, you know, where that connects from the truck to the trailer has cuts in them. So that's where the air is leaking out at, and it's causing me not to keep pressure in the truck, which will cause the truck to not move. So now, check this out. I am stuck. We are just sitting here holding up traffic. I mean, literally holding up traffic. All because we can't go anywhere. I can't move. If we're supposed to be going left, right, to get on the highway. But if I turn from where I'm at right now, I could possibly still not make the turn because it won't move but a little bit at a time, and cut off this intersection, you know, this intersection right here where I'll be blocking traffic more. So we're just sitting here waiting because we've called the police. We've called on road. On road's supposed to be coming to change out the glad hands. We're 45 minutes from getting the load to head to the West Coast, and this is what happens, y'all. Like, this is what happens in trucking. I got my cones out, cones in the back of the truck, and all we can do is just sit here and wait. Like, yeah, we're holding up a lot of traffic, but it is what it is. I just had to let y'all know that. But once we get the load, we'll keep rolling. But right now, this is trucking, y'all. This is crazy. Huh? On a good note. I'm about to make some. Baby's about to make some crab legs. So I guess y'all will be able to see that while we wait. So babe has her crab legs rolling. She about to make those. Final product, y'all. Normally she do like a whole sauce and everything, but she's good with that. Looks good. This is the crazy part. Us still being in this turning lane, holding up traffic, and look what my wife doing. Eating crab legs. And look, in the middle of traffic. In the middle of traffic, baby's eating crab legs, for real. Oh man, I can't make this up. I seriously cannot make this up. So the guy that's coming to fix our glad hand, he's about 13 minutes away. It's about 5:30 now. So just waiting. The police is outside. He came up and he's like, we can't sit here for no hour. He said, you really have traffic backed up. Like, as far as I can see out the side mirror, it's a line. But he's saying it's backed up like all the way down the road. You know, like really, really bad. Like, this is the only turning lane to get on this highway, on this street. So yeah, this is man, I tell you, the things that we see on this truck, or the things that happen on this truck, I'm glad you guys get a chance to kind of witness some of these things. But to live in it real time, boy, I guess when life gives you situations like this, you eat crab legs. Alright, y'all, so we finally got our load. Finally got out of traffic. We finally up here getting our load in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Letting the dogs, well, letting Sage really get her last zoomies out. Oh, girl. Letting her get her last zoomies out. We have had a long 2 days. A long day. But everything happens for a reason. It probably needed to be stopped for a few hours to kind of let whatever else is out there happen and move out of the way before we get on the road. I don't know. But Babe's about to start driving her shift.
Unfortunately. We ain't getting nowhere.
We didn't get anywhere. Like, we're driving in circles.
Stuck in North Carolina.
I mean, we've been in North Carolina since what?
Yesterday,
Tuesday.
yeah.
Since Tuesday.
Driving in circles.
But yeah, we're headed out west. We're headed to
Some.
What?
She popped up and spit up.
Sage.
Look at her. You see her? Look at her.
Move. You're in an ant pile, girl.
She already did it. I don't know what she thought it was.
Crazy dog. That dog crazy. But anyway, we're headed to Sumter, Washington, and I believe it's snowing out there. We will see. I will check the weather on the way. But I like going out west. We need to be out west anyway, because our next home time is going to be in Phoenix, Arizona for Pumpkin's birthday. So, babe, are you excited about your birthday? She has 8 people, well, 6 people flying in to Phoenix, Arizona, and man, it's about to be a time is going to be had. Let me just tell you. But yeah, we about to get rolling on this road this evening. Yeah, I guess it was that food she had. About to get rolling again, and yeah, that's what we're doing, y'all. So, y'all, we are in Kentucky. Just got up, letting the dogs use the bathroom. Stop. It's 25 degrees outside. Thanks to my stepdad for my new coat that I got for Christmas. Definitely helps in this kind of weather. But I'm gonna let them roll, get freshened up here at this rest area. Get out of there, Sage. And we'll get rolling on the road. Fix a little breakfast. Got me my little Greek yogurt. think I'll have a kombucha this morning. I would slice up some mango, but kind of don't feel like it. But I do have like a blueberry muffin, so I would go have that. So yeah, I'll do that. That'll be my breakfast. Yep.
A little bit of hypocrisy where we have opinions about some things, but our lifestyle.
So y'all, it's a really neat rest area here. I'll just show y'all some of the views. We're in South Dakota. I wish we could actually see that. But I'm driving today, so whew, it might. It's a bit windy though. Sheesh. See if it's a view out here. It's a bit cold. Woo! I need some gloves. Woo! Oh wow. This is how the Indians would do their teepees at the top of their tents for a teepee tent. Oh wow. This thing is huge. Oh wow. I don't think we've ever been here before. And it's actually a path, y'all. Let's see. It leads down there. Oh, to the bridge. There's a bridge right there. So this must be the Lewis. The bridge they're talking about. Wow. That's awesome. Yeah. I'm not having to walk the dog, so I'm not gonna walk down that path right now. But I also do want y'all to see this statue over here. So it's Lewis and Clark Memorial Bridge. Huh. Interesting. Oh man. That's another thing about, you know, I did the race in the last video, Thanksgiving. But I tell you, it's taking me 3 to 5 business days to get out here and run in this cold weather, especially in some of these other states. Cause boy, it's building up that nerve. And once you're out here, it's different. Once I'm bundled up, I know I feel different, but as of right now, whew, it's getting up that nerve. Look at that statue, y'all. Like, how neat is that? Get closer. Take the dogs out here to run. I'm gonna have to put some gloves on. But look how beautiful this statue is. And it's huge. I don't know, y'all can't even see. Huge statue. Let's see what it says. It's gorgeous. dignity of earth and sky. I hear that. Whoa. Whoa, she's beautiful. Wow. Woo! Oh no! My hat. Oh, look at this, y'all. Woo! I'm freezing my hands off for this shot. Good night. Woo! Good night. Ah. Different tribes in South Dakota. Sweet. That's awesome. So y'all, Sage pooped. No, go back. Go. She had diarrhea really bad this morning. I gave her something I shouldn't have gave her, some chicken tenders from Bojangles, and it tore her stomach up. I didn't want to show y'all how bad she pooped, but we cleaned it up, but it's poop still on her butt, so I cleaned it up, but we have to wipe her butt because she got stuff stuck to it. So here's the, let me have it, honey. So I got a little setup. It's soapy water with dog soap in it. She need her paws clean and her butt clean. So we about to, because we don't have no shower or nothing to clean her in. So look at her. Poopy butt. We never done this, so we gonna test it out. Not with her butt. Stop, girl, don't drink that.
Girl, I
Crazy
washed her
ass.
whole bottle, her whole body inside the truck.
Alright. I got some paper towels. Let's do her feet first, honey.
That's for her feet.
Oh, that's for her feet. Okay.
Do her feet so she can sit down.
Say, give me a paw. Girl.
Sit.
I think it was her. We just gotta buy one of the
Let me see.
Your
Napkins blowing.
I know. Step on a napkin, Sage. They were dirty a little bit. Alright. For your butt, girl. Oh, hell. Come on now. Get over here so you can get your butt clean. Wait, let me get all this. Oh, crap. Hold on. Okay. Yep. She's got to sit in it. Passing over into Wyoming. We are now officially in Wyoming. So guys, we are in Montana and I just took showers. We literally well, I've been driving all day. It's now Babe's turn to drive. Which she got her snacks and everything. It's cold. I literally just got out the shower. We both did. Shower was amazing. It's nothing like a good hot shower, especially how cold it is out here. The dogs are being walked now. Post-age, I know we cleaned her a little bit today. I think Babe, you want to shave her butt? Babe wants to shave her butt just to make sure we got everything off. But yeah, and I believe it is 13 hours away. We're 13 hours away from the final. So we about to get fuel, and Babe's gonna drive tonight. I'll finish it off tomorrow. We'll have it there early because it's due by Friday, but we'll have it there tomorrow, probably by tomorrow evening. And yeah, it's really been a chill. Like, we've actually had more energy since we've had time off in Charlotte. We had time off for Thanksgiving, so we've actually had more energy to drive. Like, we haven't been really exhausted like we normally would be, so that's been a good thing. But yeah, about to get fuel and get back on the road.
Customer maintenance. Your shower is ready. Please proceed to shower 3.
Our trailer's on fire. I had to disconnect from the trailer, but we were on fire. Our trailer's on fire. My God. Look at this mess. Oh my goodness. A guy pulled over and said our trailer was on fire. So Babe was driving. I woke up and it's on fire. Huh? Go ahead. My wife and dogs are out of the trailer, out of the truck. Oh shit. Oh my goodness.
Yep. So are you at the truck?
Yeah.
Go stay in the truck.
Okay. Oh goodness.
They get hot, they start.
Yeah, I know, but no, he don't need it. He just said for us to stay out of the truck. For us to stay out of the truck, cause
He lied I just started back driving.
Yeah, you were pulled over.
Yeah, so he ain't trying to get me stopped for no 6 miles. I just started driving.
Oh my goodness. I gotta pause out of the office today. Oh my goodness. He said it's too much heat. From underneath it, it's just too much heat. He couldn't get it off. It was just too. He used his fire extinguisher, but it was too much heat. He said, go back to your truck, because when them things catch fire like that, sometimes they can pop. Oh my goodness. What are we hauling? Right. He breaking the seal off. This is crazy. This is crazy.
And I want to go face
He's like, well, that's why you can't drive with it. Like, no, we'll just wait till everything's done. But it's not. It's not like we can't drive with those. We can.
But I just started driving. He wasn't following me for no 6 miles.
Because you can still see out your side view mirror, so that's not the case. For 6 miles. Really? 6 miles.
I just started back driving.
Yeah. This is crazy, y'all. Oh, man. No, babe, calm down. Everybody gonna, people gonna want to stop and see. Yeah, babe just woke me up. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Whoa. Oh, man, like it's gonna explode or something. We need the grass is catching on fire, honey. The grass is catching on fire.
What's taking them so long?
The fire truck is right there. Oh, man. Just heard 2 big loud pops. Oh, my goodness. Nobody. I just sent a message saying we're on fire. Someone please call ASAP. Like, we don't even know how this happened. Because we're hauling Ross. We're hauling clothes.
The notification that came on was to treat the fuel.
Yeah, but that's treating the fuel. The trailer, that's... Oh, my goodness. There's the fire truck. Well, you ain't drive no 6 hours. We gonna have our
6 miles.
6 miles. We'll tell our story when they finish doing this or whatever, but oh man. Paul said I'm off today. What's going on? I don't know. They gonna have to have like a wrecker or something come and pick it up. I guess. The most important thing is we safe and the truck is out the way and not attached to it, because that could have caused even worse damage. Oh man. Oh man. That's what I'm saying. He said call on road. What is on road gonna do? On road is if we break down or something, like what? Oh man. They gonna get it under control. Oh man.
smoking while I was sitting there. I didn't see
But when you pulled off, you didn't see no smoke? That's what I'm saying. It must have happened when you was driving, but how is the question. How did it catch fire?
I was only driving for what? Maybe 3 minutes.
Yeah. I remember when you stopped. You wasn't driving long at all.
I really just pulled out.
Wow. I don't know what to do at this point. Like, wow. Everything does happen for a reason. You might not know what the reason is right now. I mean, those mountains over there are absolutely beautiful among the chaos. I just had to point that out, sorry. But, wow, this is definitely a first.
Because what's in this note?
We're hauling Ross. I mean, it's Christmas time, you know what I mean? I'm thinking that maybe something because it's under the trailer, so I'm thinking maybe the brakes in the trailer, something with the brakes in the trailer caught fire. What is that noise? You got somebody else. Who is this person? Another fire department truck. Wow, y'all. Go. That was definitely something. Babe is a little, I'm not gonna say a little annoyed, very annoyed. So now that the fire is put out, I'll upload some pictures here so you guys can see after the aftermath of what it looks like. But what really sucks throughout this situation is the fact that my wife still got a ticket, right? So it being something that we couldn't control, you know, the ticket states that, what did it say? Careless driving. No. Defendant did knowingly or purposely or negligently commit the following: fail to maintain brakes in good working order. Somebody please explain that to me, because, you know, she literally, and here's the context. So I'm sleeping in the back. You know, my wife wakes me up and say, hey, somebody's trying to flag us down. Typically when somebody's trying to flag us down, they're trying to get our attention because maybe a tire blew out. And we have a lot of blowouts, you know what I mean? A lot of tire blowouts. So we're used to that. So when she pulled over, he comes to this window here. By this time I'm up. He comes to this window here and says, hey, the back of your trailer's on fire. And we didn't see smoke until we stopped. So we look out the side. Once he moves out the way, we can kind of see smoke. So I'm like, okay, well, if it's smoking like that, we needed to drop this trailer. Just drop it, you know. So that was our first thing. I'm trying to hurry up and get dressed, you know, and get out so we can disconnect the trailer. She can do the landing gear. That's what we did. We get back in the truck. I try to release the kingpin, and we hear a loud boom. And from that moment, you know, babe is in panic mode. She's like, hey, let's just get the dogs. Screw the truck. Let's just get the dogs. Sorry, I'm hungry. You want back? So she grabs the dogs. I'm still in continuance of trying to get the truck removed from the trailer. So I finally do that. Pull away from the trailer. I get out. That's when I started recording, you guys. When I get out, kind of frantic or whatever. But, you know, in the video, you can see that guy, that civilian that pulled over, that told us that the trailer was on fire. You immediately went to the police officer that came on the scene. That police officer, I I'll put a clip here. He was trying with his fire extinguisher to put the fire out, and obviously it was too hot of a blaze for him to do it with his fire extinguisher. But that guy, he told us, the officer told us to go back to the truck. He didn't tell the civilian to go back to his car. If it was unsafe for everybody should have went back to their vehicles. But that civilian that pulled over stayed by that cop's side, and whatever he told the cop, he basically told the cop that he followed Pumpkin for 6 miles trying to flag her down, which is untrue. My wife was tired. She pulled over for a little bit because I remember the truck being stopped at a standstill. She pulled over for a little bit, maybe an hour, before she pulled back off. So she stopped to take a little nap to rest her eyes, and then she pulled back off. When she pulled back off, no sooner, that's when he flagged her to pull her down. But it wasn't 6 miles. So she got the ticket. The description of the violation is the civilian had to stop truck because brakes were severely smoking on trailer for approximately 6 miles. After vehicle came to a stop on interstate, brakes caught on fire and trailer was ablaze. So she got a ticket based off of what the civilian said. Not once did the officer ask her. Well, he asked us our rendition. We didn't write a state. He didn't ask for a written statement or what have you. He just asked her what happened, and she told him what happened. But in the midst of him writing, I guess, the ticket, he went ahead and sided with what the civilian said. So, with that being said, I'm glad we're safe. We handled the job to the best of our abilities, what we could do. There is nothing that we could have foreseen to happen for those brakes to catch on fire. That's not something that you can... They said the axle, because that's where the fire was from the axle. But there's no way that we can determine as a driver that, hey, when we do our pre-trip, and we look at everything, we're not going to be able to determine, hey, this axle here could potentially catch on fire, so we probably shouldn't drive. There's no way to determine that. I asked our driver leader as well, like, hey, is it our fault? And he said, well, no, honestly, he was like, brakes lock up, they catch fire. Like, it's not something that we can typically control. That's out of our control, honestly. So for a civilian, to say, hey, I followed you for 6 miles trying to flag you down, and, it could have exploded and caused a lot of, what did he say? It caused a lot of deaths on the highway or something like that. Mind you, it's about 7 something in the morning. 7 something in the morning. She said there weren't a lot of people out. Traffic began to pick up once we stopped and the fire department and everybody came. But, we know what smoke looks like because we had a lot of tire blowouts. And he made a statement about the visors we have on the windows. Those are not illegal to have. The cop actually asked my wife to put the visor back up so he could see. And he stepped to the side, so he wanted to look to make sure you can see out your side view mirror. And he said, I can't say, he said, they're not illegal. I can see that you can see out of your side mirror on the back. He said, I don't like it. He said, I personally don't like it, but I can't say that that's a fault. You know what I mean? Because you can clearly see out of the side mirror. He said, just because I personally don't like it doesn't mean that it's something that could cause a fault. So, that civilian, which I don't think that the officer got his information. So if he was a witness to it, or you wanted to use his statement in the ticket, then that person should have had a written statement. You should have gotten his driver's license and the whole nine. We don't know if he got that or not, but we're going to go to court and settle it there. You know, they want us to just pay the fine. Oh, pay the fine. Pay the $85 and, you know, and it'll just be done. No, with paying the $85 and it's just being done, that means 2 points will go on her license for something that she wasn't at fault for. You know what I mean? And we don't want that. We don't want that at all. So, just wanted to give you guys a quick update on the status of everything now that we're waiting on the tow truck to get here to take away the trailer. And once they take away the trailer, then it's a truck stop like a mile down the road. We're going to head to that truck stop and get further instruction from our job on what they want us to do. But my wife is a little frustrated because this is the second time something like this has happened, where you get an officer who's smiling with you, talking with you, and oh yeah, I understand it can be a scary situation. We're the ones in harm's way. I get it, the severity of the situation, and you know, bystanders and other vehicles on the cart, and it could have been a different case scenario. I get all that, but for you to just take one side of one side of the story, who's a civilian, who's not behind the wheel, who's not a driver of this truck day in and day out, you know, who's been driving for over a year and a half, you side with this civilian, and whatever that civilian says, you're going to take it as gold and believe it versus what the actual driver stated. It was just unfortunate. It's really unfortunate, you know, because this affects our livelihood and it affects our career. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to make this a race thing, but the civilian was a Caucasian male, you know, but I can just tell by his actions, he immediately ran to the officer. He stayed over there with the officer. You know, as I'm video recording, you guys can see in this video here, he was by that officer's side, you know, and giving him whatever statement he wanted, talking with this guy. He had enough time to talk with this police officer before the police officer even came and got my wife's driver's license. He had all this time to talk with this officer, and by the time they were done and he pulled off and left, that's when the officer came to ask for her driver's license and all of the things that he needed for the truck. So, you know, for you to base the ticket off of what he said he had all this time and speak with you is just very unfortunate. But nonetheless, that's why we go to court. And I truly believe that it will be dismissed. You know, I truly believe that. It's not something we can control. But I just want to give you guys an update. I'm having my breakfast. As soon as the tow truck arrives, we'll head to the truck stop and figure out what else we're going to do. Say just enjoying herself. with these good old mountains in the back. Oh, great. So we're actually in Idaho, actually. Just crossed over the state line in Idaho. But these mountains are gorgeous, y'all. Back up. Mountains are gorgeous. Like all of them. Look at these mountains. It's gorgeous. How you feel, honey? Alright guys, make sure you guys like and subscribe and comment on this video. We are going to close it here. We are on our way to California after our trailer caught on fire yesterday, but headed to California. So yeah, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and we will catch you on the next video.